Hello, everybody. I am joined today with Wendy. She is one of our online Rogue members. Welcome, Wendy. You are our member highlight. Congratulations. It's nice to
Thank
have
you.
you. Thank you for joining me today. If you can just start by introducing yourself, where do you join us for online class? How long have you had Parkinson's? Kind of how you heard about Rogue?
Okay, I'm Wendy, as Maddie said. I live in Northern California in Chico. Uh, we're in the orchards. We grow almonds. People around here grow almonds and walnuts, and so we're definitely in the country, not in the city. Um, I was diagnosed with Parkinson's in 2020, although I started seeing my physician, my neurologist, in 2018. So it took him a while to diagnose it for sure. Then um, my daughter wanted me to go down to UC Davis to a movement specialist. So
Mhm.
I got an appointment to go down to UC Davis, and the gal that was doing all the intake work for me, when she got through questioning me, she mentioned Rogue physical therapy. So I thought, I think I should look into this. So I did, and I joined almost immediately. That was probably the beginning of 2021 that I started at Rogue, and I've been doing it consistently ever since.
Great. We're so happy to have you. We're so happy that you came to us right after you were told.
Well, I need
That
to
is
do
awesome.
something, right?
Exactly. Yes, definitely. We got to keep you moving. Most important thing. Well, thank you. What would you say motivates you to exercise, Wendy?
Um, the fact that I know it makes me feel better. Before Parkinson's, before COVID, I was an avid exerciser. 5 days a week doing various things. Not necessarily in a gym with weights, but doing step aerobics or body sculpting, if you're familiar with that, using
Mhm.
light weights and that sort of thing. So I exercised a lot. So when the doctor suggested I exercise and road came up, I went, yep, that's what I'm going to do. Keep exercising.
Yes, that's great. What are the classes that you do online?
Okay, the one I do consistently is power moves.
Great.
Um, I'm trying to get better at doing boxing because I enjoy that one. The problem is I am not a morning person. And in California, those start at 7:30. No, I'm not doing it. I tried to talk
Understandable.
to
Yeah.
Claire about that when she was adjusting the schedule, but I guess she had to be fair and make it so the back east people weren't exercising in the middle of the night. That's the difficult part. So I forced myself to get up and get going on, what is it, Mondays and Thursdays to do my body sculpting at 8, which means I have to get up at 7, and I'm not a morning
Mhm.
person, like I said. But yeah, that's mostly what I do. And then I do other things at home. The cardio, not so much the hit. I used to. I
Uh-huh.
used to, but I think my age has gotten in the way. I'm going to be 77 in February, so yeah, it's starting to take its toll along with the Parkinson's.
Hmm. Yeah. Are you doing a lot of recordings like for boxing if you're not able to attend live?
Yeah, yeah, I definitely am.
Great. Yeah, you got a good variety of classes, that's for sure. So, and you get to stretch it all out in the morning
Yeah,
with the power moves. So hopefully it makes it worth getting up early at 7 a.m.
right.
Yes.
I
Um,
prefer doing it with the class. I like doing it with the
yeah.
class, but yeah, I can do the online ones. Not as
Yeah.
much fun.
Yeah, I know we get that feedback a lot for sure that people like to interact with instructors and yeah, get to interact with other online members and get a chit chat. You guys have already made your friends and everything, which is really neat to see.
Yeah,
The online
made a lot
community
of
that you
friends.
guys have, yeah, is really great. What is one thing that you couldn't do before exercising that now you can?
The sideline twist. When I
Yeah,
first started, I don't think I got my arm past, straight up. I mean, it just didn't go back at all.
yeah,
Yeah, so that has improved 100%. I'm not
that's
100%
great.
good at it yet, but it's much, much better than it used to be.
Yeah, that's
I don't
awesome.
twist well, I guess.
Yeah. So one of the things with Parkinson's, that symptom is rigidity, the stiffness, and a lot of it is in your low back. So
Definitely.
yeah, so being able to kind of twist open or turn side to side, all of that is limited in your back mobility. So we'll work on spine mobility a lot. And I know you take Alex's power moves, and she focuses a lot on that spine mobility. So
Yeah.
that's great to hear. Yeah, that range of motion, the flexibility, mobility, all of that stuff is getting better.
Yeah, the rigidity in my back is really bad and it's gotten a lot worse. So I really, really work on that.
Good. Yeah, and that power move specifically to really work on the posture and opening up as big as you can. All of that stuff is going to really
Right.
help. Yeah, that is great. Well, another thing that I want to bring to people's attention is also why we asked Wendy to be our member highlight this month is that she recently went on a trip, a really exciting trip. So if you could kind of talk to everybody about that a little bit.
Well, we went on a cruise, which we left out of San Francisco
Hmm.
and went down to the Mexican Riviera, which is Mazatlan, Puerto Vallarta, Manzanilla, and Cabo. And while we were in Cabo, we got to ride camels.
Yeah.
My husband will not ride horses, so I've never made him go on a horseback ride. But when I saw camels, I went, okay, we're going to ride camels. And I told him, you are going to ride a camel. So we did, and it was great fun. They have these huge pads that they throw over the camel. Oh, these were dromedary with a single hump.
Okay.
So one is behind the hump, one's in front of the hump. And huge pads rather than a saddle. But they do have metal, I don't know what you call it, metal brace or whatever that goes over the camel that you
Hmm.
can hold on to.
Hold
So
on.
you're not
Yeah.
just flailing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you get to hold on that. And it was just a big sway back and forth. Once you get into that movement, that swaying, it was really fun. I enjoyed it. I could have gone a lot longer. It was just 20 minutes, but at least I got to do it.
Yeah, that's amazing. That is so great. I know. And then Wendy sent us a couple pictures, which we'll add in that newsletter as well, so you guys can see her riding that camel. But it's so great. Yeah. See, Parkinson's does not limit you in everything. You're able to ride camels.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Hopefully your husband enjoyed it too.
He did. He did.
Okay.
He had injured his back before we went. And he kept telling me, I'm not going to ride the camel. I'm not going to ride the camel. And then, of course, about 5 minutes before we go to ride, he goes, I'm going to ride the camel. And he enjoyed it. It did hurt
Oh,
his back a
good.
bit, but he had a great time too.
That's great. He's got to do some power moves to loosen things up in his back.
Yeah. Well, and as you can see in the pictures, I did enjoy kissing the camel and having the camel kiss me.
Yeah. That is great. Thank you for sharing about your trip, Wendy.
You're
The
welcome.
last question that I have for you is any words of wisdom or encouragement for people with Parkinson's?
I would say exercise, 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 and don't give up.
Yeah.
It's a long, hard road, but just keep doing what you can do.
Yeah,
Um,
definitely. Taking it day by day, that's for sure.
yeah, I just say never feel defeated. Keep going.
Yeah, I love that. Well, thank you so much.
You're very
Thank you.
welcome.
Thank you for joining me again. And again, congratulations for being our member highlight. We're so
Thank you.
happy. We're so happy that you were a part of Road, Wendy.
Thank you very much.